Okay, welcome back. I'm very delayed on this, and my tablet's been very slow when it uploads, so I do apologize for the late but I'm now going to be reviewing quite a few days games when it comes to the baseball season. So on Sunday, Pittsburgh and Philly went at it. 9-2 would be the final score in favor of the Pirates. They have now improved to 11-5. The Phillies have now dropped to an even record at 8-8. Mitch Keller has now improved to 2-1 on the season, while Zach Wheeler is still looking for his first win. He's 0-3. The Los Angeles Angels took on the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox would win a very close contest. 5-4 would be the final score. They are now sitting at 9-7, while the Angels have now dropped below 500 at 7-8. Brayan Bello is now 2-1 on the season. Tyler Anderson suffered the loss, and Kenley Jansen got his fourth save for the Red Sox. The Milwaukee Brewers went into Baltimore to take on the Orioles. The Orioles would win this one. 6-4 would be the final score. They are now sitting at 9-6. Despite the loss, the Brewers are 10-4. Yennier Cano is now 2-1 on the season, while Abner Uribe is 1-1. Craig Kimbrell, wow, would get his third save of the season. The Colorado Rockies took on the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays would prevail in this contest 5-0, evening up their record at 8-8, while the Rockies are now 8 games below 500 at 4-12. Jose Barrios is now 3-0, while Kyle Freeland is 0-3. The San Francisco Giants took on the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays would win this contest 9-4, improving their record to 9-7, while the Giants are now 6-10. Tyler Alexander picked up his first win of the season, while Blake Snell is 0-2. The Kansas City Royals took on the New York Mets. This would be a very low-scoring affair. 2-1 would be the final score. The Mets are now just one game below 500. One game below 500, yes. They're sitting at 7-8, and after the loss, the Royals are 10-6. Brooks Rowley is now 1-0. Chris Stratton is 1-1, and Edwin Diaz picked up his third save for the Mets. The Atlanta Braves took on the Miami Marlins. 9-7 would be the final score in favor of Atlanta. They are now 9-5, while the Marlins have dropped to 3-13. AJ Minter is 2-1. Tanner Scott's 0-3, and Raciel Iglesias got his third save for the Braves. The Minnesota Twins went into Detroit to take on the Tigers. The Tigers would win this contest 4-3 would be the final score. Detroit's now sitting at 9-6, while the Minnesota Twins are 2 games below 500 at 6-8. Will Vest is 1-0 on the season, while Griffin Jack suffered his first loss. He's 1-1. Jason Foley picked up his fourth save. The New York Yankees, went into Cleveland to take on the Guardians. The Guardians would get a huge win. 8-7 would be the final score, getting their 10th win. They're now sitting at 10-5. Despite the loss, the Yankees are 12-4. Tyler Beede is 1-0 as a starter, while Caleb Ferguson, still looking for his first win, he's 0-2. The Battle of Texas continued as we had the Rangers taking on the Astros. Houston would win this one 8-5. They are now sitting at 6-11. After the loss, the Rangers are now back to 500 at 8-8. Christian Javier is now 2-0 as a starter, while Nathan Iwilvaladi, if I'm pronouncing that name correctly, is 1-1. Josh Hader has his second save of the year. The Cincinnati Reds went into Chicago to take on the lowly White Sox. Cincinnati would win this contest easily. 11-4 would be the final score. They are now sitting at 9-6, while the White Sox are 2-13. Graham Ashcraft picked up his second win of the season. He's 2-1, while Michael Soroka is 0-2. The Washington Nationals took on the Oakland A's. For some reason, there's no doesn't show a winner or a loss or a save in this contest. Again, I do apologize for that, but the A's would win this one. The A's would win the contest 7-6. They're now sitting at 6-9, and after the loss, the Washington Nationals are 6-8. Chicago Cubs took on the Seattle Mariners. They would win a very close contest. 3-2 would be the final score. They're now sitting at 9-6. After the loss, the Mariners are now 4 games below 500. They're sitting at 6-10. The St. Louis Cardinals took on with the win, Javier Assad's now 2-0, Luis Castillo's 0-4, and Adbert Alzolay got his fourth save of the season. Alrighty, the St. Louis Cardinals took on the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks would shut out the Cardinals 5-0. They're now sitting at 8-8. After the loss, the Cardinals are 2 games below 500 at 7-9. Zach Gallen's 3-0 as a starter for the Arizona Diamondbacks, while Miles McCollum is 1-2. And the last game from Sunday took place in Los Angeles as we had the Padres taking on the Dodgers. The Padres would double up on LA. 6-3 would be the final score, evening up their record at 9-9. After the loss, the Dodgers are 11-7. Yuki Matsui is 2-0 as a starter, while J.P. Farazine, if I pronounce that name correctly, is 0-1. Robert Suarez got his fifth save for the Padres. Alrighty, that takes care of Sunday's action from the Major League Baseball season. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, please feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative. Until next time, take care.